Josh Duggar is reportedly suffering in the heat wave, but he has a chance to cool down in his Texas prison. Prison officials told In Touch that all inmates have a chance to cool down, despite allegations that disgraced reality star Josh Duggar and his fellow inmates at FCI Seagoville are suffering due to the intense heat weather in Texas. A representative for the Federal Corrections Institute told In Touch on Wednesday, July 12, that housing units and other buildings have been added since the facility was built in the 1930s. C is absent from certain dwelling units at the facility. Nonetheless, each housing unit has a TV and computer room that gives the prisoners a place to unwind, as those spaces inside the housing units that lack AC, although those areas do. All of the newly constructed dwelling units feature air conditioning. The assertions made by the facility coincide with news that prisoners in Dallas, Texas, are allegedly passing out when the temperature rises above 100 degrees. Heat waves in Texas are breaking records. The Sun was informed by a source that the majority of the Seagoville buildings lack air conditioning for the convicts. Relatives of inmates are reporting that they are passing out. The site claims that the generator is overloaded, which is why the electricity keeps going in and out. However, it's fairly cool when it works. FCI Seagoville, however, refuted the assertions, stating that back a few months ago, FCI Seagoville did experience some power outages. There haven't been any problems with the power that have recently. The former star of 19 Kids and Counting was found guilty on one count of receiving child pornography and one count of having child pornography. He began serving his 12.5-year jail term at the Texas-based facility in May 2022. Josh's sentence hearing resulted in the later charge being withdrawn. A source exclusively told In Touch a month after Josh's sentencing that the father of 7 was terrified of going to prison. The source continued, "Violence against inmates does occur at Seagoville, despite the facility's poor security and lack of reputation for such acts. It houses almost 1,700 offenders, and he's going after what inmates and other criminals hate, a child sex offender. There is no sympathy for him here," the person continued, as though Josh's wife, Anna Duggar, has supported her husband during his legal fights. Nevertheless, Josh will not be permitted to see her during his prison term. According to the Bureau of Prisons website, the only physical contact he is permitted to have with Anna, 35, is handshakes, hugs, and kisses. The native of Arkansas was supposed to be released from prison on August 12, 2032, but after being discovered in possession of a cell phone, his sentence was extended and he was placed in the special housing unit. As things stand right now, his release is scheduled for October 1, 2032.